I'm audible,
So
right?
yes, yes, there's some kind of unintended packet coming into like into the system.
Okay. Is
Like
it only?
without permission, forcible kind of one. Uh,
Okay. Okay. Any other answers? Okay, fine. Take a note, students. Intrusion detection. So now, what do you mean by intrusion detection? Please take a note for this. Intrusion detection is the process of intrusion detection is the process of intrusion detection is the process of monitoring the events occurring in monitoring the events occurring in monitoring the events occurring in a computer system or network. Intrusion detection is the process of monitoring the events occurring in a computer system or network and analyzing them for signs of possible incidents, SIGNS, and analyzing them for signs of possible incidents. It is signs, SIGNS, signs of possible incidents, comma, which are which are violations, violations, or which are about to cause, which are violations, or which are about to cause threats of violation, or about to cause threats of violation of of computer security policy, computer security policies or standards, of computer security policies or standards. Let me repeat again. Intrusion detection is the process of monitoring the events occurring in a computer system or network and analyzing them for signs of possible incidents which are violations or which are about to cause threats of violation of computer security policies or standards. So basically, how do you detect it? That's the meaning here. What is it? What do you mean by it? Intrusion detection. What is the meaning we have given you? How do you detect? There are many different systems wherein you can identify, you can detect an intrusion. Okay, so there are five major types of IDEs. In short, it is called as IDEs, student. Intrusion detection systems. Is that clear? So as a network security student, information security student, you should know this IDEs, intrusion detection systems. The first one is host-based IDEs. First one is host-based IDEs. Can anyone tell me what do you understand from this host-based IDEs? Any idea, students? You know what is IDEs now? Intrusion detection system. Host-based IDEs means what? Can you guess what it might be? Yes. No idea, students. host based IDs in the sense, yeah, host based IDs in the second there in the sense, basically there will be small programs or small agents which are installed in an individual system to just monitor that system. Is that clear? There will be small, I can say, programs or agents which will be installed in an individual system to monitor. And what these agents do, they basically supervise your operating system and write data to log files. Is that clear? And also it will activate alarms. These are called postpaid IDs. Basically, there will be small agents or programs which will be installed in the individual systems, and these agents will supervise the operating system, and they will write data into the log files and also activate an alarm when there is a issue. These host-based IDs are basically will monitor only a end device. Is that clear? They are restricted to that particular device and not for any other devices. Is that clear? They are called as host-based IDEs. Is that clear? Next one is network-based IDE. Now you can tell something about network-based IDEs. I can say. What is network-based IDE, student? IDS, sorry, intrusion detection systems. Can anyone tell me what is network-based IDS?
Sir, IDs in networking devices, sir, like programs.
Yes. So basically, they are configured in uh, the device, which will be a kind of what I can say, a border device, a router might be. So this IDS will be configured in a network card, through which all the packets coming into the network or going out of the network will pass through. Is that clear? So that will actually monitor the packets coming in, going out, and also it will create log files. These are called as network based IDS, network based intrusion detection systems. And then next one is, third one is stack based intrusion detection system. So can anyone tell me what is stack based intrusion detection system? Okay, so listen, basically, it's a new type of IDS, students, intrusion detection system, which will allow packets to be watched as they traverse through the OSI layers. Is that clear? It works closely with TCP/IP stack. You know, the 5-layer architecture of TCP/IP. So whenever the packet passes through all these layers of TCP/IP stack, so this IDE will watch it, and if there is any issue before the operating system starts processing it, this stack based IDS will pull it out, will pull that packet out, and take necessary measures which has to be taken. That is called as stack based IDS. The fourth one is signature based IDS. It is also called as knowledge based IDS. Can anyone tell me what it is? Signature based IDS. Any guess?
So, like, based on previous record, we filter something like that.
Okay. Any other answers? You're right. But any more specific answer?
Sir, for viruses update, you told no, sir. For they will, the central agency will give the signature of the virus,
Yeah, kind of.
something like that signature.
Yes. So basically, this signature-based IDs uses a rule, the rule set to identify intrusion by watching the patterns, exactly, of event-specific or known and document attacks. So basically, there will be a rule set which is already there, which will be already there in the system to match if there is any that kind of attack. is there in your system. So based on that, it will try to match the pattern, or it will keep on watching for a pattern of activities in your system, and if that pattern matches with already existing patterns, then it compares with it, and then it takes the measures. If what is the disadvantage of it? Can anyone tell me what is the disadvantage? There is
When
a
you
big
don't find the patterns, what will happen?
what? Can you
When you
please?
don't find a particular pattern, like in the signature based,
Yeah,
if it does not
yeah.
find it, then what will happen, sir?
That's the disadvantage in signature based IDs. If it doesn't finds any signature, so it cannot find it. IDs, signature based IDs cannot do anything with that. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that's what the disadvantage of signature based IDs. Because if there is any new kind of attack, there will be no signature for it. So this signature based IDs cannot detect it. So the last one is anomaly based IDs, or you can say behavior based IDs. So can anyone tell me? It is it looks similar to signature based. Uh, so can anyone tell me what might be the difference here? So basically in signature based, you have already set of signatures available, and you will see if there is any new activity which is matching with that kind of a signature. Whereas in anomaly based IDS, there are no signatures available, but you will be keep watching your computer or your system for any um, abnormal behavior. See, your system, you will know the behavior of your system, but there will these IDS will try to look for a abnormal behavior in the system, and if it finds any abnormal behavior in the system, it actually investigates it, and if there is some issue with that, it will remove it. Is that clear? So, or detect it. So basically, that's the difference between anomaly based IDS and signature based IDS. So the 5 different types of IDS are host based IDS, network based IDS, stack based IDS, signature based IDS, and anomaly based IDS. Please make a note of these 5 IDS. It's not there in the slide. Okay.
So can you repeat post-based ideas?
Host based IDS, there will be a small code, a program, or an basically it is called as agents here, that will be installed in your system, and that installed agents, they will supervise your operating system. Okay. And they will write data into a log file, so that log file will be saved in your system, and if there is any malicious activity, that log file, you can open the log file and see at what time these kind of activities happen. To generate a signature, you can use it, and it can be used to trigger an alarm also. Exactly, that's so basically these programs, small agents, will help your host system to figure out if there is any or to detect any intrusion. Exactly.
Sir, similar thing, network based, it is on the router. In
Yes.
post based, it is on our system.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It is restricted to only your system. In network based, it is for the whole network.
Or border devices.
Yes.
Yes. So what are the other border devices for network?
Firewalls. It can be either routers or firewalls. That's all.
Okay, switch is a border device or
Not a border device.
okay.
You cannot use a switch to connect to different networks. No. Is it possible? Not at all possible. You have to use only router to connect to different networks. So basically, router is the border device, not the switch.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now we have seen what are the different types of detection, intrusion detection.
Excuse me, sir. Can you like explain the stack-based IDS? Like I understood it works closely with the TCP/IP, but what exactly does it do?
Basically, see, your packet will traverse through the TCP/IP stack, right? If it is a source system, it comes from application layer, transport layer, network layer, then data link layer, then it comes to physical layer. And there, when it comes to the physical layer, the operating system will basically uh, process it to send it to the next thing. Whereas in stack-based IDS, if there is any issue with the packet, in the these IDS will pull the packet from the stack before the operating system or the application has a chance to process that packet. Is that clear? So before they start processing it, basically these packets will be pulled out of the stack, and that will be uh, 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 it whatever the things that has to be taken care will be done at that point of the time. That is called as stock based IDS.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, already we have discussed the intrusion detection methods like honeypot, padded cells, and packet sniffers. And these are also which we studied today is also intrusion detection.
Yes, intrusion detection only. Whatever we have studied, like honeypots, padded cells, scanning and analysis tools, port scanners, firewalls, all those are also the intrusion detection methods. But this is also intrusion detection technique, which you should know.
Yes, sir.
Basically, they come into the part of intrusion prevention. Okay, so what we studied is intrusion detection. They come into intrusion prevention. Is that clear?
The honeypot is prevention, sir. Intrusion
Yes.
prevention.
You will set up a trap, is it, to prevent from.
Sir.
You will basically know about the intruder.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So there is one more thing for yeah. Uh, you can make a note as distributed intrusion detection. Distributed intrusion detection. Give me a minute, students. I will just share this diagram with you. It's better if I can explain it with the diagram. Give me one minute. Can you see my screen, student?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can write this diagram. Okay. So this is the architecture of distributed intrusion uh, detection. Okay, it is in short called as DIDS. Is that clear? DIDS. So basically, this consists of multiple IDS over a large network. Okay, so multiple IDS over a large network, all of which will communicate with each other or with a central server that facilitates advanced network monitoring, incident analysis, and instant attack data. Is that clear? Um, and it also allows an organization to effectively manage its incident analysis resources by centralizing its attacks. I'll tell you how it works. By the time you quickly make a note of it, just draw it, student. Just a moment. Copy this diagram, students. Once you are done, let me know.
Done, sir.
let me explain this diagram. The students, you can see this is a network, and there are multiple hosts in it. If you see, and there is one unmonitored host also. There is one LAN monitor, and there are host monitors in each. I mean, this distributed intrusion detection agents in each host. What these will do? So each host will have a communication agent. So this host will send information to this DIDS director. Okay, if there is any issue, that will be sent to the DIDS director. That means what each host will do, each host will keep on watching the operating system, and they will supervise the operating system, and they will store all the events which are happening in a log file. And if there is any issue, that will be sent to the DIDS director. Similarly, this LAN monitor will be doing the same thing, and that also will send the information to this DIDS director. So basically, we will have a host event generator and LAN event generator. Host event generator, in the sense that will basically send the events to this DIDS director, and LAN event generator also will be there in this LAN monitor device, and that also will send the information to DIDS director. Host event generator and LAN event generator. Is that clear? Now, what will happen inside this DIDS director? So basically, inside this DIDS director, you can see here DIDS director. This host monitor, LAN monitor, will have communication agent which will send, or which will send the event that is generated using the host event generator, LAN event generator, to this communication manager which will be there in the DIDS. And this communication manager is responsible for communicating with this host monitor and LAN monitor. And then there will be an expert system which will be responsible for evaluating and reporting on the security state of the monitored system. So this expert system will get to know whether that is definitely an intrusion or whether it is an attack. If it is an intrusion and attack, to what extent that is destroying your system, every details will be generated by this expert system. And if there is further investigation required, this user interface will take that data, and it will be sent to a security officer, which will be a external support. Is that clear? It is not there in your network, which will be an external support, and from the external support you can get that information. Is that clear? So this is how a DIDS director works. And in the previous diagram I showed you, there will be a DIDS director in your network, there will be a LAN monitor and host. Every host is monitored. There might be unmonitored host also, but uh, generally configuring that agent in every host will always help. Is that clear, students? So I said in the gateway we can have this host IDs, network IDs, right? So network based IDs, I said in the gateway generally we will have network based IDs. That network based ID which is running in the gateway also can send information to DIDS director. Or in this scenario, in distributed intrusion detection architecture, there is a separate LAN monitor which will keep track of the issues or the events which is happening in this local area network. Is that clear? This is distributed intrusion detection system. Why it is called distributed intrusion detection? Because in there are multi distributed the intrusion detection systems are distributed among all these hosts and LAN monitors and gateways also. Is it clear, students, about the distributed intrusion detection system? It is in the short called as DIDS. You can see here DIDS. Am I clear about this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So apart from this, the other intrusion detection and uh, uh, um, avoidance techniques we have seen, like honeypots, padded cells, the scanning and analysis tools, firewall analysis tools, packet sniffers, port scanner. So all these will help in detecting the intrusion and removing them from your system. So that's this one topic which was left out, which I wanted to tell you. So that's all for today. So happy Navaratri to you all. Enjoy your holidays. We will meet again on coming Tuesday. When did I tell about the quiz, students? I don't remember the date. Next week only I told, right?
21st, sir.
Thursday first hour, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So shall we have the IPsec complete chapter for this quiz? Complete IPsec chapter for this quiz. Okay, whatever I have discussed under IPsec, that will be a okay, students.
Yes.
On
Yes, sir.
complete IPsec we will have for the quiz. So it will be a multiple choice questions. We will have multiple choice questions to pose that kind of question. For 10 marks, maybe 11 to 12 minutes, we will have the duration for the test quiz. Okay. So that's all, students. So we will meet again on Tuesday, next Tuesday. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Happy Dasara.
Thank you. See you this